Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The diagnostic trouble code P2565 is specifically related to the Turbocharger Wastegate Control Actuator Position Sensor Circuit, indicating a high voltage issue. The wastegate actuator plays a crucial role in controlling the turbocharger's flow based on engine demands, which in turn affects the boost pressure and overall engine performance. This sensor is integral to maintaining the correct boost levels by sending position information to the Powertrain Control Module, PCM. In this vehicle model, you'll typically find the turbocharger mounted on the exhaust manifold, and the wastegate actuator is connected directly to the turbocharger assembly. High voltage readings from this circuit usually suggest a problem, either in the sensor itself or in the wiring leading to it. Proper diagnosis and rectification are critical for optimal performance and to avoid further engine complications. The Turbocharger Wastegate Control Actuator Position Sensor is the primary component associated with DTC P2565. It regulates the opening and closing of the wastegate to control boost pressure in the turbocharger. When too much exhaust gas is allowed to enter the turbocharger, it can lead to excessive boost, which could damage the engine. This sensor's position helps the PCM decide when to manipulate the wastegate. You will usually find this actuator mounted on or near the turbocharger itself, typically integrated into the system to provide real-time feedback to the PCM. If the position sensor circuit shows high voltage, it may indicate that the sensor is malfunctioning or that there is a wiring issue, such as a short circuit or loose connection. Understanding the role and location of these components is vital for accurate troubleshooting. Several potential causes could lead to the high voltage reading indicated by DTC P2565. First, a fault in the Turbocharger Wastegate Control Actuator Position Sensor itself could produce abnormal voltage levels. Second, poor connections, whether from corrosion or loose terminals, can lead to incorrect readings, mimicking a problem with the sensor. Furthermore, wiring issues, such as chafing or breaks in the wire harness between the sensor and the PCM, can create high resistance or short circuits. Each of these issues should be thoroughly checked to confirm the root cause. A thorough understanding of these possible failures will aid in quickly pinpointing the actual problem during troubleshooting. Drivers experiencing the DTC P2565 may notice several symptoms that indicate a problem with the turbocharger wastegate system. One common symptom is a significant loss of engine power, particularly when accelerating, as the turbocharger may not work effectively due to incorrect wastegate position readings. This can lead to sluggish acceleration, especially during demanding driving conditions. Additionally, a recurring check engine light will likely illuminate on the dashboard, alerting the driver to a malfunction. Other symptoms could include unusual engine noises or increased exhaust emissions. Being aware of these indicators can prompt timely diagnostics and repairs. In the first troubleshooting step for DTC P2565, you must turn the vehicle to the on mode without starting the engine. This allows you to utilize the Honda Diagnostics System, HDS, to ascertain whether the electronic wastegate EWG voltage from the lift sensor exceeds 4.87 volts. It's crucial to compare the system's current conditions against predetermined thresholds to determine the proper functionality of the sensor. If the readings meet this threshold, you can comfortably move on to the next troubleshooting step. However, if they do not align, it indicates an intermittent failure, suggesting that the system may appear operational under one condition but fail under another. At this point, checking for poor connections or loose terminals at both the turbocharger and the PCM is recommended. In this step, The intention is to isolate and check the turbocharger wastegate control actuator position sensor. Start by turning the vehicle off and then disconnect the turbocharger 5P connector from the actuator. Next, you will use a jumper wire to connect pins A and B of the same connector, specifically connecting female terminal number 3 to female terminal number 4. After establishing this connection, return the vehicle to the on mode to examine the EWG voltage once more with the HDS. If the voltage again exceeds 4.87 volts, this indicates that the sensor itself is likely faulty, and you would proceed to replace the turbocharger. If the voltage fails to meet this criteria, it suggests further investigation into other possible failure points. Now that you've completed the second step, the next task involves measuring voltage to further isolate the problem. Begin by powering down the vehicle once more and carefully removing the jumper wire you previously attached to the turbocharger 5P connector. With the vehicle in the on mode and the turbocharger connector still disconnected, it is essential to measure the voltage between the designated test points on the female terminals of the turbocharger 5P connector. Here, you will check between terminal number 2 and terminal number 3. Ideally, there should be a voltage reading close to 5.0 volts during this test. If the voltage reading is correct, you can confidently move on to the next step. If not, you will need to take appropriate steps to address the issue. In this step, the goal is to check for continuity in the SG2 wire to rule out wiring issues. First, turn the vehicle off and initiate a special test mode by jumping the SCS line using HDS and wait for more than a minute. Next, disconnect the PCM connector E, which is the 80P connector in this case. This allows for an isolated continuity check between 2 points, terminal number 3 of the turbocharger 5P connector and pin number 78 of the PCM connector. While carrying out this test under vehicle off conditions, you should be looking for continuity between these 2 points. If continuity exists, it confirms that the SG2 wire is functioning properly. If it doesn't, then you will need to repair an open in the SG2 wire between the PCM and the turbocharger. Continuing with the troubleshooting efforts, this step focuses on checking the DCWGL wire for continuity. As before, start by turning the vehicle off and preparing for a continuity check by jumping the SCS line using HDS. After a minute, you will need to disconnect the PCM connector E again. At this point, measure the continuity between terminal number 4 of the turbocharger 5P connector and pin number 60 of the PCM connector E. Under these conditions, your goal is to ensure there is a continuity path between these 2 points. If continuity is verified, that means the DCWGL wire is functioning correctly, and further investigation may be needed into the potential need for a new PCM. On the other hand, if continuity is absent, you must repair the open in the DCWGL wire between the PCM and the turbocharger. After completing the necessary repairs based on the above diagnostic steps, it is crucial to verify that everything is working as it should. Start by rechecking all connections to ensure that wiring is secure and correctly connected to both the turbocharger and the PCM. Once you are satisfied with the connections, take the vehicle for a test drive under various conditions to verify that the turbocharger operates effectively and no symptoms are present. It's also advisable to monitor the vehicle with the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to check if the DTC has cleared. This helps ensure that the issue has been resolved and that the vehicle is back to optimal operation. To avoid recurrence of issues like DTC P2565, it's vital to implement a routine preventive maintenance schedule. Regularly inspecting connectors and wiring in the turbocharger and its associated components can significantly reduce the risk of issues caused by corrosion, dirt, or vibration. Furthermore, monitoring the turbo system for any abnormal noises or performance issues can help catch problems early. Don't forget to also keep the vehicle's software updated, as manufacturers often release updates that can improve performance and fix known deficiencies in the software managing these systems. Regular maintenance can lead to enhanced reliability and performance of the vehicle. In conclusion, DTC P2565 signifies that there is a high-voltage issue with the turbocharger wastegate control actuator position sensor circuit, demanding immediate attention. Understanding its associated components and the roles they play within the turbo system is vital. Throughout the troubleshooting process, focus must be placed on verifying sensor voltage, examining wiring integrity, and ensuring effective connectivity. Paying attention to these elements can lead to successful diagnosis and repair. Remember, implementing regular preventive maintenance checks will not only resolve the issue at hand, but also contribute to the longevity and optimal performance of your Honda CR-V. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.